Welcome to Pyeongchang and the CWL Olympics, where the top Clash of Clans athletes of the world has teamed up with their countrymen to bring glory to their nations. Or they just didn't have anything better to do in the Easter vacation, with bye week in CWL and everything. Anyway, I am Hugleik and I will bring you a short recap of Scandinavian warm-up war against N Euro Allstars, aka Germany with friends. As you can see, in the Olympic spirit, we felt that Germany needed some love after the Scandinavian countries beat them so badly in the real Winter Olympics, so we just did this as a warm-up war, giving N Euro Allstars the win. And quite frankly, they also did a very good performance and were better than us this war. Personally, I am quite happy that my Town Hall 11 base would stand 11v11 attacks from both Clash of Clans legend Itsu and Maxwell. Although I do think Maxwell were only securing the 2-star. Enough talk, let's get into today's raids. This is not going to be a very long recap. N Euro All-Stars has a tight schedule this week, and I don't want to burn too many of their bases. They do not have a lot of time to do new base building. But I will show a couple of 9v9s and 10v10 attacks from Scandinavia. First off, we have Smaug going in on Thiena. He is bringing the Go Boho. First, he uses his queen to establish a funnel down at 8 o'clock, using a wizard on the town hall there, securing that star. Uses a couple of archers to take out some free buildings before the golems comes down to tank the defenses. And quite a heavy kill squad here with 2 golems, so he obviously is planning on a deep push. Here comes the first test wall breaker, another test wall breaker, and another. Here he trickles in his wall breakers one by one. Bowlers are probably coming down shortly. Here he lures out the lava hound from the CC. That wouldn't be a big of a problem for his troops. Golems in front of the bowlers, and the king are starting doing work. Here comes a haste spell, so he will get the mass destruction from the bowlers going into the core. King is taking out the enemy archer queen, and here comes the first hogs from the top, trickling in his hogs in a surgical manner clockwise around the base, making sure that the first hogs are tanking for the next hogs, and so on and so forth. Only 2 heal spells in his composition, but that should not be a problem. Will use his last heal spell here on the bomb tower and getting his hogs back up to full health before encountering that whiz tower. He has a corner Tesla in this base. I am surprised that he didn't use his poison spell earlier. Probably forgot that he has it, because those skeletons are running after those hogs while they take on the last Tesla tower in that corner. Not a very impressive war by our 9s this war. We had actually to dip 3 of the Town Hall 9 bases, but as I stated, this was only a warm-up war, and Smaug is getting it done against Thiena, securing the 3-star for Scandinavia. Let's check out another Town Hall 9 attack. This is Erliks from the Norwegian clan, the North Watch. He is coming in with a Queen Walk Vaho attack. That is something you don't see very often anymore. Very popular in the earlier days, but Erliks is going to make it work. Comes in with the Queen Walk here, obviously are going to take out the enemy clan castle, poison down for the baby witch and Valkyrie. King is funneling on the top side of the base, and the queen are still going, taking out a whiz tower and taking out some trash buildings down the side of the base. Still establishing funnels. Here he starts trickling in his Valkyries. They will go straight to the wall, and his goal here is to use the Valkyries' force and rage to break through the first layers of wall, take out that enemy queen, and then use a jump spell to direct them even deeper into the core of the base. Bowlers behind on the rage do a lot of damage, and the center of this base is about to go down. While he starts deploying his hogs, some of his hogs went out to a giant bomb. Doesn't have any more spells now when he uses that heal spell, but there are not many defenses left in the base either. That bomb tower will, however, become a problem for his hogs, but with a full health queen with healers still on her, this will not be a big of a problem for Erliks to take out the Jim Kayla Bim from N Euro Allstars. And this was good executed from Erliks. Nice attack here. We can speed up the last cleanup. Let's take a look at some Town Hall 10 attacks. I'm going to show 3 of them. First, we start off with number 14, I think. Here we got... Yes, this is My Name is Jeff, taking out Legend Killer with a nice little Queen Walk Bitch attack, or politically correct speaking, Queen Walk Bow Witch attack. Queen is coming in from 6 o'clock, uses some bowlers to take out some trash buildings on the outside, storages mainly, high hit point buildings. From the top, we probably will see some witches. Here they come with the bowlers, and the goal is to direct them around the base to take out buildings from the outside, while his main force are coming in straight at that single target inferno. His troops on the side, however, chooses not to go around the base, but do want to join up with the main force going into the base. Here he uses a lot of spells here, both heal spell, rage spell, and poison spell to take out that enemy clan castle. And the core of the base is almost done at this point, and still a lot of troops left in the center of the building. Those skeletons are tanking for the bowlers, taking out the last single target inferno. And the last golem is tanking for those X-bows as the bowlers are working on them. The queen are coming up from downside the base, going around cleaning up everything on the outside, while she will move around the base, taking out that last wizard tower that probably will take out his troops in the core. Bowlers and witches are coming in from the top, and they actually will take out that Wiz Tower before the queen reaches them. Nice executed from My Name is Jeff, taking out Legend Killer. Let's take a look at another 10v10 attack, and this is Ron Belt taking out Julius. Ron Belt's the notorious 10v11 hitter with probably one of the best 10v11 hit rates in all of CWL, and here he shows that he can also take out Town Hall 10 bases. Here he comes in with the Falcon, Queen Walk from 7 o'clock, a couple of funneling troops on the top. Here comes the Baby Dragon to get rid of those buildings, so that the Valkyries only have one way to go, and that is through the wall and into the core. Takes his time with the Baby Dragon, and here comes the Valkyries with the bowlers and the king right behind them. Rage down to get them quickly through the wall. Poison down for the enemy CC and the enemy queen. Probably a heal spell down to keep his troops alive, and just look at these troops under rage and heal, just hammering through all the walls and all the defenses in the core of the base. This is a very strong attack strategy, become very popular the last couple of weeks, and we actually had more Falcon attacks in this war, but I'm not going to show more than this one. We only had 5 10v10 triples this war. We should probably have had a couple of more, but as I stated earlier, this was just a warm-up war, so we will come back stronger and in the next rounds of CWL Olympics. Here his troops are going in on that last archer tower and cleaning up the rest of the base. Let's take a look at another 10v10 attack. I think we have just the next one here, number 21. And that is Mix going in on Mutke. And this is quite special attack. We see this from time to time when someone doesn't watch out for their clan castle and queen in the core. That opens up for the mass skeleton spell. Mix here is hitting this base with the 6 skeleton spells and a Sui Lalo to take out the rest of the base. Rage spell and all 6 skeleton spells down in the center, taking out the queen, taking out the king, taking out the hidden Tesla towers, taking out the air sweepers, taking out the clan castle. And at that point, you know that you are in big problems defensively. King and queen are coming in. Test wall breaker opens up the wall so the queen can go in there and take out 2 of the air defenses and a couple of other defensive buildings. From the bottom here, he are cleaning up some trash buildings while he waits for the queen to finish up. And here comes the Lalo portion of the raid, coming in with some groups of balloon, a hound tanking. First haste spell down, takes a little bit of time before the balloons reaches them. They take some damage from those whiz towers. It was a little bit early on the hound, I think. But this base is still not going to withstand all of those balloons when those key defenses were taken down in the beginning of the raid. Hastes his balloons up to the last defenses, and they are going down. Don't have any more spells to speed the balloons along, so this is getting a little clutch on the ending there. A air bomb are taking down most of his balloons. Tries to send in a minion to tank for the last balloons, but they are just barely alive, taking out that last Tesla tower with the drop damage. And only cleanup left for Mix, picking up the 3-star for Scandinavia against Mutke from N Euro Allstars. Very good job and a good scout on those skeletons. And that wraps up the recap from the first round of CWL Olympics. Scandinavia taking a loss against N Euro Allstars. But the proud Olympic nations from Scandinavia will obviously hit back in the next round. If you liked the video, please hit the like button, and if you have something intelligent to say, you are welcome to share it in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel to catch up on the latest CWL action, both the Olympics and the regular season. Thank you very much for watching, peace out and clash on.